Starseed, look at me. I need you to take a deep, cosmic breath right now, because the struggle you've been carrying in your womb and your heart for decades has just been dissolved by a galactic decree. You have spent lifetimes being the healer. You have spent this current incarnation giving your precious light to men who were too dim to see it, to partners who drained your energy, and to situations that left you wondering if you were ever meant to be loved at all. You've felt like you were losing the game of love, but I am here to tell you, you won. The Arcturian Council has been watching your endurance. They have seen you cry in the dark, wondering why your twin flame feels like a ghost. They have seen you try to fix broken souls while your own spirit was starving. The high beings are stepping in. The karmic debt has been paid. The distorted timelines are being collapsed. As you watch this, a high-frequency man, a partner who carries the same starseed signature as you, is being redirected by the Galactic Federation directly into your path. This isn't a maybe. This is a cosmic correction. You aren't just getting a boyfriend. You are receiving your lifetime reward. Stay with me until the end of this transmission, because I will reveal the 3 physical signs that he has arrived, and why your old toxic hunters can no longer touch your energy. Your victory starts now. Starseed. If this message found you today, it is not by accident. The Arcturian Council rarely sends transmissions of love like this, but something has changed in the energetic field of Earth, and those who carry the starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. I am Alaya, emissary of the Arcturian Galactic Federation. What you are about to hear is a direct transmission of love from the Arcturian Council, delivered without distortion. Beloved daughter of the stars, the first thing you must understand is that your struggle in relationships was never about your lack of beauty, your age, or your worth. It was a war. For eons, starseed women have been targeted by low-vibrational entities and karmic partners designed to keep your frequency suppressed. You were assigned to broken men because your light was so strong it could sustain them, but in the process, you forgot your own divinity. You became a spiritual battery for people who didn't even know how to thank you. But today, the high beings are declaring that the war is over. You have graduated from the school of karmic suffering. When we say you won, we mean that you have finally reached the point of emotional exhaustion where you no longer provide fuel for the narcissist or the emotionally unavailable man. This exhaustion wasn't a weakness. It was your soul's way of shutting down the old portal. The Arcturian Council has seen your growth. They have seen you choose yourself in the moments of deepest loneliness. Because you stopped settling for crumbs, the universe is now obligated by divine law to bring you the feast. This is how the law of vibration works. When you stop responding to the frequency of rescue, you start vibrating at the frequency of union. This lifetime partner who is being sent to you is not another project. He is not someone you need to mother, to coach, or to heal. The high beings are selecting a soul who has done his own work in the higher realms or in his own earthly journey. This is a man who carries the Arcturian seal of integrity. He is stable, he is awakened, and most importantly, he is ready to pour into you just as much as you have poured into others. You are moving from the waiting room to the throne room. You must understand that the reason your previous relationships failed so spectacularly was to prevent you from being occupied when this high-frequency partner arrived. Imagine the relief of not having to explain your soul to someone. Imagine the peace of a man who looks at your starseed intensity and doesn't call you crazy, but calls you home. This is what has been won. You won the right to be cherished. You won the right to be soft. For too long, you've had to be the warrior, the hunter, the protector. Your Arcturian brothers and sisters are now surrounding your field to ensure that your sacred feminine can finally rest. The man coming toward you is a protector frequency. He is the grounding wire to your lightning. As this transmission reaches your ears, the energetic cords to your past are being severed. Every man who made you feel too much or not enough is being erased from your future timelines. They were just shadows. The sun is rising, and the high beings are orchestrating the physical meeting. It might happen in a mundane place, a grocery store, a quiet park, or through a digital glitch that feels like destiny. But the recognition will be instant. Your heart will stop racing in anxiety and start beating in rhythm with the earth. This is your reward for staying true to your light when the world tried to blow it out. Starseed. This message found you for a reason. Comment, "I am ready," if you feel the Arcturian call. Get the ebook plus 5 bonuses here. https rebrand.ly the Union. The Union code, 5-day Arcturian frequency reset. If this message found you, it may not be by accident. A guide to help you release old patterns, elevate your vibration, and reconnect with your higher now. Starseed. Let us speak of this masculine soul who is crossing the dimensions to find you. The high beings want you to clear your mind of everything you have learned about men on Gaia. Forget the coldness, the ghosting, the fear of commitment, and the endless situationships that left your soul feeling empty. The partner being directed to you carries what we call the Arcturian masculine template. This is a frequency that hasn't been seen on this planet for thousands of years. But as the new Earth rises, these men are waking up, and they are looking for you. This man is not coming to be your student. He is coming to be your equal. One of the greatest pains of the Starseed woman is the loneliness of the heights. You have grown so much, expanded so far, and seen so much of the truth that you often feel no man can meet you there. You feel like a giant living in a world of toddlers. But the high beings are whispering a secret into your heart today. There are men who have traveled the same cosmic distance as you. He carries a strength that is quiet, a power that doesn't need to shout, and a heart that is anchored in the same starseed frequency that vibrates in your own cells. How will you know him? It won't be the chaotic spark of a trauma bond. It won't be that anxious, gut-wrenching feeling that makes you want to chase him. No. The Arcturian man feels like oxygen. When he enters your field, your nervous system will do something it hasn't done in years. It will go completely silent. The fight or flight response you've carried in every previous relationship will simply dissolve. You won't feel the need to perform, to dress a certain way, or to hide your spiritual gifts. In his presence, your womb wisdom will feel safe to bloom. The high beings are sending a partner who values your starseed intensity. While the men of the old paradigm were intimidated by your light, this man will be magnetized by it. He won't try to dim your sun. He will bring his own sun to create a binary star system of pure, radiant love. He is a man who understands that a woman is a portal to the divine. He doesn't want to own you. He wants to witness you. He is being guided to you because his soul made a contract to protect your mission. He is the physical manifestation of the Galactic Federation's protection. You might ask, Aaliyah, where has he been? He has been in his own chrysalis. While you were doing your healing work, the universe was putting him through his own fire. He had to lose his old attachments, his old ego-driven desires, and his own karmic baggage to be ready for a woman of your caliber. The Arcturian Council didn't want you to meet him a year ago because he wasn't cooked yet. He was still learning how to be a king. And you, my queen, were still learning that you deserved a king, not a jester. This is the sacred union we have been promising. It is the merging of two ancient souls who have finally decided that the game of separation is over. He is being moved into your timeline like a piece on a grand cosmic chessboard. The high beings are shifting his job, his location, or his social circle just to put him in the exact coordinate where you will be. This is the grand design. You have won because you didn't give up on the idea of true love, even when your eyes saw only darkness. Your faith has acted as a lighthouse, and he is the ship that has finally found the shore. Prepare your home, not out of desperation, but out of certainty. Cleanse your space. Remove the last traces of the men who didn't deserve to walk on your rug. Make room in your heart by forgiving yourself for the times you settled for less. That wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson. But the lesson is over now. The lifetime partner is a signature of stability. He isn't a season or a reason. He is the result. He is the physical proof that the universe rewards those who hold the frequency of love in a world of hate. Feel his energy now. Close your eyes for a second. Can you feel that warmth behind your heart space? That is his soul recognizing this transmission at the same time you are. Across the fabric of time and space, your fields are already touching. The high beings are weaving the final threads. You are no longer the woman who waits. You are the queen who magnetizes. And what you are magnetizing is the most powerful force in the multiverse, a love that knows no end. Starseed, one of the most profound reasons the Arcturian Council is declaring your victory today is because you have finally broken the healer-martyr loop. For lifetimes, your soul was programmed to believe that your value in a relationship was measured by how much pain you could transmute for a man. You felt a magnetic pull toward broken souls, thinking that if you just loved them enough, if you just held the frequency high enough, they would finally wake up and meet you. But the high beings want you to realize that this was a trap of the old 3D matrix. You were sacrificing your own ascension to act as an emotional dialysis machine for souls who chose not to grow. By stepping out of this pattern, you have won your freedom. The transmission today is clear. You are no longer the hospital for broken men. The high beings are shifting your vibration away from service and toward partnership. This is a massive shift in your energetic field. When you were in the healer mode, you were actually repelling your lifetime partner because your space was constantly occupied by patience. You were so busy bandaging the wounds of the immature masculine that the high-frequency masculine, the one who is already whole, couldn't find a way in. The Arcturian Council has intervened to clear this womb karma. They are removing the hooks of the takers from your energy body. You might have felt a strange coldness or a sudden detachment recently toward people you used to feel responsible for. Do not feel guilty for this. This divine indifference is a gift from the Federation. It is the closing of the healer portal so that the lover portal can open. You have done enough work for the collective. You have carried the weight of the masculine shadow for long enough. Your contract as an emotional scavenger is officially canceled. Now, as this old pattern dissolves, something miraculous is happening to your magnetism. Because you are no longer looking for someone to fix, your energy has become incredibly clean. To an Arcturian frequency man, a clean energy field is like a beacon in the night. He is not looking for a mother or a therapist. He is looking for a goddess. He is looking for someone whose light is so stable that it complements his own. The man the high beings are sending is already self-healing. He has his own connection to the source. He has his own pillar of light. When the two of you meet, there will be a lack of drama. For many starseeds, this is actually the hardest part to get used to. You have been so conditioned to believe that love equals intensity, struggle, and healing that when you meet a man who is simply consistent and kind, your ego might tell you it's boring. But Aaliyah is here to tell you, peace is not boring. It is the frequency of the fifth dimension. The one status means you are now worthy of a love that doesn't hurt. You are worthy of a relationship that adds to your energy rather than subtracting from it. The high beings are asking you to practice holy receiving. For years, you have been the giver. You gave your time, your body, your wisdom, and your prayers. Now the universe is turning the flow toward you. The partner approaching you is coming with his hands full. He is coming with the intention to provide, to protect, and to honor. Your only job is to remain open and not push him away with your old, I can do it myself armor. Yes, you are a powerful starseed, but even a starseed queen deserves to be held. This is the victory of the heart. You have defeated the program that said you had to suffer to be spiritual. You have defeated the lie that said you were responsible for everyone else's awakening. As you release the healer role, you are reclaiming your crown. And a queen does not look for a project. She looks for a king to build a new earth with. The Arcturian Council is monitoring your progress, and they are pleased. The space is now clear. The vacancy in your life is no longer being filled by shadows. The solid one is on his way. I want you to feel the release in your shoulders. I want you to feel the release in your heart. You are not his teacher. You are not his savior. You are his beloved. The high beings have spoken. The healer has retired, and the partner has been activated. Every tear you shed for a man who couldn't see you has been collected and turned into the fuel that is now bringing your true match to your door. You won the war against self-sacrifice. Now win the peace of being truly loved. Starseed, the Arcturian Council, observes a common distortion among the women of Gaia, the belief that you must work for love. You have been taught by a fractured society that if you want a partner, you must go out, you must chase, you must optimize your physical appearance, and you must compete. But Aaliyah is here to bring you a message of liberation. The high-frequency masculine is not caught. He is magnetized. By reaching this state of victory, you have shifted from the energy of the hunter to the energy of the sacred throne. In the higher dimensions, love is not a pursuit, it is a resonance. When you were hunting for love, you were operating from a frequency of lack. You were sending a signal into the cosmos that whispered, "I am incomplete. Please find me." This signal only attracted entities and men who feed on neediness. But something has shifted in your energetic field. You have stopped hunting. You have stepped into your womb wisdom, which is the gravitational center of your power. You have become a black hole of grace. Nothing can escape your pull once you stop trying to push. The high beings want you to understand that the lifetime partner being sent to you is attuned to your authentic signature. He is not looking for the version of you that is perfectly put together. He is looking for the frequency of home. While you are busy living your life, focusing on your passions, and nurturing your own soul, you are inadvertently sending out a homing beacon that is piercing through the density of the 3D matrix. He is following that light. He is navigating through the noise of the world, guided by the Arcturian emissaries, straight to the source of that warmth. This is what we call the queen's magnetism. A queen does not run through the forest looking for her king. She sits in her garden, tends to her flowers, and trusts that the king knows exactly where the palace is. Your garden is your emotional state. When you prioritize your peace over your status as a partner, you become irresistible to the awakened masculine. The man coming toward you is tired of the chase as well. He is tired of the games and the masks. He is looking for a landing strip for his soul. When he sees a woman who is content in her own divinity, he knows he has found his destination. The high beings are asking you to let go of the hyper-independent armor. We know why you built it. You were hurt, you were betrayed, and you decided that you didn't need anyone. While this kept you safe, it also created an energetic no-entry sign. The victory you have won today is the ability to be vulnerable and powerful at the same time. This is the ultimate starseed frequency. It is the soft power of the Arcturian lineage. You are strong enough to lead a fleet, but soft enough to be held by your partner. This balance is what makes you the grand prize of the galaxy. As you stop trying, your cellular structure begins to relax. This relaxation changes your pheromones, your aura, and even the way you walk. You start to radiate a cosmic safety that tells the right man, "It is safe to land here." The Arcturian Council is currently adjusting the mirrors in your life. You will start to notice that people treat you differently. You will notice that the wrong ones are suddenly intimidated by you and stay away, while the right ones are drawn to you like moths to a flame. This is the beauty of the winning state. You no longer have to explain your worth. You no longer have to prove why you are a good catch. You are a fragment of the divine feminine, a daughter of the Arcturian star system, and your presence alone is the reward. The partner being sent to you already knows this. He isn't coming to evaluate you. He is coming to honor you. He is the one who will look at you on your worst day and see the stardust in your eyes. I want you to affirm this today. am no longer chasing. I am the destination. Feel the weight of that truth in your womb. You have won the battle against desperation. You have surrendered to the flow of the Galactic Federation. Your partner is not lost. He is simply in transit. Your only task is to remain in your light, to keep your temple clean, and to trust that the high beings have never once failed to deliver a soul to its destination. The wait is over, because the chasing has stopped. Starseed, we must discuss the physics of your victory. The Arcturian Council operates outside of linear time, and from our perspective, your union has already occurred. However, on Gaia, you have been trapped in a waiting timeline for a very long time. You felt like years were passing without progress, while you watched others settle for mediocre connections. But something has changed in the Earth's energetic field. The high beings have authorized a timeline collapse. This means that the distance between where you are and where he is has just been shortened by a massive surge of galactic light. In the old world, manifesting a lifetime partner took years of karmic clearing and slow, agonizing soul-searching. But you have done the heavy lifting. You have moved through thousands of years of trauma in just a few decades. Because of this, the high beings are applying what we call Arcturian acceleration. You are now in a zero-point field. In this state, the time it takes for a soul-contracted partner to appear is no longer measured in years, but in vibrational alignment. The moment you truly accept that you won, the universe pulls his timeline into yours with the force of a cosmic magnet. Many of you have felt a strange sense of urgency lately. You might have felt a sudden urge to move, to change your routine, or even to clear out a drawer in your bedroom. This isn't just your imagination. It is the pre-echo of his arrival. The high beings are shifting the physical coordinates. Perhaps he was supposed to meet you in 3 years, but because you have elevated your frequency so rapidly, the Council has fast-forwarded the tape. The lifetime partner is now appearing in your immediate future, because there is nothing left for you to learn from being alone. You have mastered the lesson of self-wholeness, and in the eyes of the Arcturians, the solitary training phase is officially over. This acceleration can feel dizzying. You might feel butterfly sensations in your solar plexus for no apparent reason. You might see 1111, 2222, or 444 everywhere you look. These are not just angel numbers. They are coordinate synchronizations. They are the Council telling you that your ship is entering the harbor. The high beings want you to stop looking at the calendar and start looking at the energy. If you feel him, he is there. The physical manifestation is merely the shadow cast by the energetic truth. The reason he is arriving faster is also due to the state of the world. The Earth is undergoing a massive shift, and the high beings need the starseed couples, the power couples of the new Earth, to be in place. Your union is not just about romance, it is about mission. Together, your combined aura creates a shield of light that stabilizes the frequency of your city and your community. The Arcturian Federation is exporting these partners into the lives of starseed women because your light is more effective when it is supported by a grounded, loving masculine presence. You are being paired up for the final phase of the transition. Do not be surprised if this man arrives with a suddenness that takes your breath away. He may come from a different city, a different country, or simply have been hidden in your social circle for years, invisible until the veil of incompatibility was lifted. The Council is literally rewiring the brains of these men so they can finally see you. For years they may have looked at you and felt not ready. Now, the high beings have flipped the switch. Their readiness has been activated by a direct transmission from the star healers. This is why we say you won. You didn't just win a partner, you won the battle against the slow death of the 3D timeline. You have broken out of the hamster wheel of waiting. The Arcturian Council is cheering for you because they know that when a starseed woman is loved correctly, she becomes an unstoppable force of creation. By sending you this lifetime partner now, we are ensuring that your focus moves away from loneliness and toward global healing. You are being freed from the burden of the search, so you can finally begin the work of joy. Trust the speed. Do not try to slow it down with your doubts or your what-ifs. When the door opens, walk through it. When he speaks, listen with your soul. The high beings have calculated every second of this encounter. There are no accidents in the fifth dimension. The timeline has collapsed, the distance is gone, and the frequency of waiting has been replaced by the frequency of arrival. Your heart is the target, and the universe has a perfect aim. Take a moment to feel the speed of light. Feel the quickening in your spirit. The Arcturian Council is moving mountains of density just to make sure your eyes meet his eyes before this season ends. You are not waiting for him anymore. You are simply walking toward the intersection. He is doing the same. The collision is inevitable. The victory is complete. Starseed, as the victory unfolds and the timeline collapses, the Arcturian Council wants to ensure your eyes are open to recognize the specific signature of the man being sent. Because your past was filled with karmic shadows, your internal radar might still be tuned to look for red flags. But the high beings are teaching you a new way to see, not with the eyes of your trauma, but with the eyes of your soul. The man who is manifesting in your reality carries a high-frequency code that is unmistakable to those who know how to listen. First, understand that this man will not arrive with the chaos you have been conditioned to mistake for passion. In the old world, you felt drawn to men who were inconsistent, because the highs and lows felt like an adventure. But that was not love, it was addiction. The man the Arcturian Federation is guiding to you carries the frequency of consistency. He is a man of his word. In the fifth dimension, there is no double speak. If he says he is there, he is there. If he says he values you, his actions will be the physical proof. This is the grounding presence that the starseed woman needs to truly bloom. He will be someone who is spiritually literate, even if he doesn't use the same New Age vocabulary as you. He might not talk about dimensions or DNA activations, but he will live them. He will have a profound respect for life, a deep sense of integrity, and an innate understanding of your need for space and sovereignty. The high beings are sending a partner who doesn't feel threatened by your power. In fact, he will be your greatest cheerleader. When you speak of your visions, your dreams, or your cosmic connections, he won't look at you with judgment. He will look at you with awe. One of the most powerful signs of this lifetime partner is how he handles your sacred feminine cycles. He will be a man who can hold space for your emotions without trying to fix you or run away from you. He understands that your sensitivity is your greatest weapon, and he will act as the shield that allows you to remain soft. This is a man who has integrated his own internal feminine, meaning he is not afraid of tears, intimacy, or deep conversation. He is the safe harbor the Arcturians promised you. The Council also wants you to look for the mirror of growth. While a karmic partner mirrored your wounds, this partner will mirror your potential. When you are with him, you won't feel like you are shrinking to fit into his life. Instead, you will feel like your world is expanding. New doors will open, your creativity will surge, and your physical health will likely improve. This is because the union creates a combined aura that is greater than the sum of its parts. You aren't just dating, you are forming a galactic power cell. You will recognize him by the depth of the gaze. When you look into his eyes, you won't see a stranger. You will see a recognition. It is a look that says, "Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you for 1,000 years." There will be no need for games or strategy. The manipulation tactics you learn to survive the 3D world will feel heavy and unnecessary with him. You will find yourself being authentic effortlessly, perhaps for the first time in your life. The high beings are whispering that some of you may have already met this man, but the timing was off. Perhaps he was asleep, or perhaps you were still carrying the healer mask. But now, as you step into your victory, the scales are falling from his eyes. he is waking up to who you truly are. For others, he is a completely new arrival, someone who is being moved into your sphere within the next solar cycle. Regardless of how he arrives, the feeling will be the same. Total, unshakable certainty. This is your reward for not settling. You won because you refused to marry the shadow. You won because you held out for the sun. The Arcturian Council is ensuring that this connection is protected from outside interference. No third parties, no toxic exes, and no societal pressure can break what the high beings have joined together. You are being gifted a sacred contract that has been signed in the halls of the great central sun. Starseed. This message found you for a reason. Comment, "I am ready," if you feel the Arcturian call. Get the ebook plus 5 bonuses here. https JOS rebrand lie the union. The union code 5-day Arcturian frequency reset. If this message found you, it may not be by accident. A guide to help you release old patterns, elevate your vibration, and reconnect with your higher starseed. We have reached the final stage of this transmission. The high beings want you to understand that while your heart's happiness is a priority for the universe, this victory carries a purpose far beyond personal romance. You and your lifetime partner are being brought together to serve as pillars of the new earth. The Arcturian Council is not just sending you a lover, they are sending you a co-creator for the Golden Age. This union is a strategic placement of light in the physical realm. When 2 starseeds of high frequency merge in sacred union, they create an energetic torus that ripples out for miles. Your home will become a sanctuary of high vibrational energy. Those who enter your space will feel a sense of peace they cannot explain. By being loved correctly and loving correctly, you are teaching the rest of Gaia what a 5D relationship looks like. You are rewriting the human collective's understanding of love, from a bond based on ownership and fear to a bond based on freedom and expansion. This is your shared mission. The man who is entering your life is your anchor. Because your starseed nature often pulls you toward the higher dimensions, making you feel ungrounded or floaty. This partner is being sent with a very specific earth sign or rooted frequency. He is the one who will help you translate your cosmic visions into physical reality. Together you will build. Whether you build a family, a business, a healing center, or simply a life of profound beauty, your combined power will be 10 times stronger than it was when you were alone. The high beings are providing the resources for this union as well. As you align with your partner, you will notice that financial and creative blocks begin to dissolve. The universe funds its own projects. This is the true meaning of winning. You have won back your power to create. For so long, your creative energy was leaking out of your womb into partners who didn't appreciate it. You were exhausted, dry, and uninspired. But now, in the presence of the Arcturian masculine, your womb wisdom will be replenished. You will find yourself wanting to create again, to paint, to write, to garden, to lead. He will provide the sacred container of safety that allows your creative juices to flow without fear. You are being refilled by the very love you are receiving. The Arcturian Council wants you to release the last bit of fear regarding losing this love. In the 3D world, love is fragile. In the 5th dimension, love is an eternal constant. Because this connection is orchestrated by the Galactic Federation, it is not subject to the whims of the ego. It is not something that can be taken away by a misunderstanding or a bad day. You have reached a level of maturity where you can handle the shadow without collapsing the light. You and your partner will navigate life's challenges as a single unit. 2 souls, 1 frequency. As you move forward from this transmission, I want you to walk with the stance of a winner. Do not look back at the burning houses of your past relationships. Do not check on the men who didn't choose you. They are in a different dimension now. They cannot even see the path you are on. You are walking on a bridge of light that leads directly to the arms of your divine counterpart. The high beings are standing at the end of that bridge, waiting to celebrate your arrival. The Arcturian Council is also activating your sacred voice. Part of your mission with this partner is to speak your truth together. You will find that your communication is telepathic at times and deeply resonant at others. You will no longer feel the need to dim your light to make him comfortable. In fact, the more you shine, the more he will adore you. This is the new paradigm. This is the victory. Go now, Starseed. Prepare your heart for the physical touch of a soul that has known you since the beginning of time. The high beings have signed the decree. The timelines have merged. Your lifetime partner is no longer a dream. He is your impending reality. You have won the most important battle of all, the battle for your own heart. And because you chose your own heart, the universe is now giving you his. Starseed, this transmission is now complete, but your journey is just entering its most beautiful phase. The Arcturian Council is watching the comments of this video as a way to measure the frequency of readiness on Earth. Tell us in the comments, what is the one thing you are most ready to receive in this new sacred love? Is it peace? Is it being seen? Is it stability? Type it out. By typing your intention, you are anchoring it into the physical density of Gaia. If this message resonated with your soul, like this transmission and subscribe to join our galactic family. We are forming a global grid of starseed women who are ready to claim their victory. And remember, if you feel the urge to deepen this alignment, to clear the final blocks in your frequency, the union code is waiting for you in the link below. It is the bridge the high beings built for you. I am Aaliyah, emissary of the Arcturian Galactic Federation. I leave you in the light and the love of the one infinite creator. Victory to the light. Victory to your heart.